Hello, it's Dr. Melanton. We are going to talk about genetics versus epigenetics. Okay, so now we're going to talk about genetics. Genetics are very, very important because we inherit from our forefathers information. The information is stored on DNA. DNA is organized into chromosomes. What's very important to understand, however, is that there are no genetic determinants of race. Race is a social construct. Genetic information has nothing to do with that. Full stop, period. Okay, so now we get to epigenetics. Epigenetics has to do with something different than genetics. It has to do with the proteins that bind to the genes and determine which genes are going to be expressed. Just because you have a genetic code for something doesn't mean it's going to be expressed in your body. That's why culture is so important. Behavior is so important in what happens to your genetic code. A good example of an epigenetic phenomenon is to look at two identical twins. You could raise them in separate areas of the globe, have them be in different cultural regions, and they would have different epigenetics. Although their genetic material is exactly the same, their proteins, their epigenetic material would be very, very different, period. Because these proteins in your body are malleable, they can change. You can change your epigenetics over a very short period of time by what you eat, how you exercise, what sort of atmosphere that you are in. All these things can affect your epigenetics. This is why, through our own behaviors and proclivities, our epigenetics can change, and therefore our risk for certain diseases can be modified. Things such as smoking, overeating, unhealthy eating habits, lack of exercise can all attribute negatively to our health. But the opposite is also true. Healthy lifestyle choices can positively affect your epigenetics. So it's not your race, it's not your genetics, it's your epigenetics that can increase or decrease your risk for certain diseases. Thank you.